Hello, my name is Chuck Ross. We're playing Minecraft. Hardcore. And today we are in, like I said, my hardcore world. It has been a minute. But I finally figured out what I want to do with this series. Originally it was just like, kill the Ender Dragon, kill every boss, whatever. But I think what I want to do is I want to get every advancement I can while playing hardcore. So that's going to be interesting. There are some that are going to be really easy to get, and then there are others that are going to be a little more interesting. But today, I need an iron farm because I am pretty much out of iron. So I'm heading over to this village. I know there's another one like right on the other side of, well, you can't see it, but on one of the hills kind of above my place. It's not too far away, but I think this is actually going to be easier to move around to because you got all this water here. So that'll be, I think, a bit easier to move. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these guys because I really need mending. I really need end breaking. I need just villagers in general. Also, because we are in the new 1.21.11, I think, there are now 125 advancements instead of 124. That one is just the spear, where I think you have to get like 5 mobs with it, I think. I don't know if that's going to be a today thing, but there'll be a couple I think we'll be able to get today. So that will be a lot of fun. Hope you stick around. Now, this is all explored already, and actually I did a lot of exploring when I first loaded the world in. So I don't know how far out I will have to go to find a Nautilus, but that would be kind of cool to get one of those guys. Right, so I think the first thing that I want to do... Well, you guys are trapped, actually. Okay. I think I want to try to move as many of them to the center of the village as possible. So getting rid of the beds that are farther away. And eventually I would like to have them closer to the water. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and move all of the beds to over here. And I definitely want to grab all of the sort of outer limit tool station or workstations. Already grabbed that one. And I think we can sleep now. And then by the day, I should be able to move all of them to the beach. Seriously, why are you still a leather worker? All right, guys, come on. This way. Ooh, that was close. All right, do I have any stragglers? I do. I have a nitwit back here. And I like the nitwits. I think they're fun. So I'm going to catch him, boat him over a little bit closer. Here we have the Great Testificate Migration. I think I saw it. Yeah, here we go. There's a cat. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Let me love you. There we go. 1 down, 11 more to go. Why are you all up there? That's no longer the village center. What are you doing? Hopefully they'll figure it out before night, which is soon. Because what I was trying to do, which I thought I did well, was the village is all spread out, and I condensed it down to just the beds and the workplaces and the bell. Are they all making their way? Okay, they're all making their way back. Good. No, where are you going? Where are you going? All of your buddies are down there. Come on. Kick it into gear. There you go. Where are you going? Okay, well, I really need all of these guys to not move, so it's time to go ahead and block him in, I think. Excuse me, kitty. Oh, is it because you're blocking his spot? Is that what's going on? Come on, hurry up. You're almost there. Nice. Let me love you. 2 down. Well, I thought this one was going to be one of the harder ones just because it's annoying, but so far, it's going pretty easy. All right, I got a guy to hold a piece of gunpowder. Let's try to get him up here. Hopefully this will work. Nice. Yes. Perfect. And then I can just break that sign. Put that back. I'm going to be honest, I thought that was going to be a lot harder than it was. And you go there. Oh. Excuse me. The roll has been cast already. We're not taking walk-ins. Thank you very much. So because he's holding something, he shouldn't despawn, so I don't have to name tag him. I ain't got one, so hopefully that'll be the case. I'm fairly certain that's how that works. But every time I try to do something, I'm like, seriously double guessing? Second guessing, that's the word. Second guessing everything that I'm like, know about the game. Just like, wait a minute. How long has it been the case that, I don't know, zombies don't despawn if they're holding a thing? Anyway, so now I need to get the lava up there. And once I do that, I can go ahead and break the blocks that stop them from seeing him. Nothing terribly special about this design. It's just, you know, the whole thing where the zombie bobs up and down. They try to sleep. Because he keeps breaking eye contact, they think they can. That resets the timer. They try to spawn a thing. Bing, bang, boom. So I need to get the lava up there. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm fairly certain these will burn because they're not the special ones. So I think I'm going to run to the nether and see if I can do something about that. And let's grab you, because I don't remember where I spawned. Ooh, okay. Nice. Mildly precarious, but considering I'm just here to get, like, enough to make 4 fence gates or whatever, I think we'll call that good. The amount of times that I looked in that hole and just really wanted to go exploring, but I know that's a bad idea. So I have managed to hold off. I mean, granted, I'll have to go down there eventually, but right now I think maybe not off camera. Maybe let's wait until we get all of our stuff a little more kitted out. So I just need one of you. Nice. So let's see, they have been up there for at least one night, so they have actually had the opportunity to sleep. So I think once I get this up there, it should be good to go. And lava. Cool. And break this out. Nice. We are in business. Now, I am probably going to basically just keep an eye on this thing for the rest of the night and make sure that nothing's broken, but it should be good. So from the block, like the feet of the villagers, iron golems can spawn within, I think it's 8 blocks to either side. Yeah, 8 blocks to either side and then 7 down. And I think I did this one tall just in case, but it should be good. So while that's going, let's actually take a look at our advancements. So, oh, it freezes the game, I forgot. So for Minecraft itself, basically the only thing left to do is cure a zombie villager and defeat or go to the end. Animal husbandry is going to be a bunch of little things that we can do. That's going to be a long haul for sure. I think that's just the individual kinds, so it's not like I have to breed each of the different kinds of dogs or cats, I don't think. Hopefully not, because that would kind of suck. The whole pack, I have to tame all of the dogs. That's going to be a bit of a long haul thing. That's probably going to be a bit of a long haul thing. Remove wolf armor. I need to find an armadillo first. That I could probably do soon. That's obviously going to be a long haul. That's going to be an interesting one. I might be wrong, but I think for this one, it does actually count each of the different kinds of suspicious stew. The nether, that's going to be a whole lot of not fun, and adventure is going to be some stuff that's very doable, other stuff that's going to be definitely a long way down the road. You know, I think the next thing is going to have to be books. I think I have to go for the librarians. I got protection, that's great. But what I really need is mending, I need unbreaking. So I guess we're going back over to that village. Is that? It is! What? Oh, I need a saddle, don't I? That's super cool. Oh, there's 2 of them. I don't think I've got... Wait, it's just leather and a piece of iron, right? I will have to come back to that. Nice. But right now, I need to not get distracted, and I need to actually get this gear going, because it is... oof. And yoink. This should not hurt him. Nice. Okay. And now, the fun begins. That's a pretty good idea, but I really need mending and breaking. And this is going to be my life until... oh, that's a pretty good one. So I'm just running around. The village that I'm breeding in is right over there. But look what I found. That's right. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Well, I've got a whole bunch of enchantment villagers that I know I will need. I have yet to get fortune, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I also got lunge 3 for a pretty decent price, I think. But for now, I think I'm just going to get a couple mending books, or just the one, because I don't have a whole lot of emeralds. I could get one more, I think. Alright, nice. Yeah, I've just got the one farmer villager, and I don't have a whole lot of crops to, like, even warrant getting another one, unfortunately. But yeah, that's where we are. So let's head over here, because I have been at the skeleton farm I have, just getting bones and then going over bone mealing the plants to grow them, get them to grow faster. But I have moved my enchanting table over here, and finally got it to the full enchanting thing. So first we're going to remove efficiency 1 from this. And somehow, I only have 8 lapis. So that's a little limiting, but hopefully I get something good. Okay, that's pretty basic. I'm not angry about that. And I will definitely throw a mending on that. I think I will also go... I think we'll try sword next. That's kind of not great, actually. Efficiency 4... oh, you know what? I completely forgot. From all my time in the Skelly farm and then planting and selling those, I've gotten like a stack and a half of iron blocks from that thing so far. It's pretty good. I think let's go ahead and make a spear. Nice. And then it kind of dips a little bit. And then it's down. Okay. And that's just like a jab. Let's see what we can get on here. Okay. You know what? Let's just go for it. Well, okay. I don't know what else can go on there. I know, obviously, the lunge. Is there something else? I feel like you can get, like, sharpness, right? Get that thing healed up a little bit. If you want a lot of emeralds, what you need to do is set up an iron farm and then get some toolsmiths and weaponsmiths. Because, let me tell you, it's pretty good. They kind of pump it out. It's kind of ridiculous. I did go with armorers because I kind of wanted to be able to get the trifecta of, like, you know, diamond armor and weapons and tools and all that. But it turns out that their option for taking iron is not as guaranteed as the weapons and toolsmiths. So they are currently... see, I've traded so much that it went from the price of 4 down to 3, and now it's up to 6. So I am basically going to wait around and wait for the prices to go down. But in the meantime, I think we're going to get a couple achievements. And that needs to be 3 sticks, right? And then like that. So if we look at our advancements, okay, catch a fish, and then I could catch one in a bucket real quick. That shouldn't be too bad. However, what I need in order to get a nautilus is I need pufferfish. So I'm basically just gonna fish a little bit while those guys lower their deals a bit. I think I see one coming in. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to tame a couple of the nautilus, and hopefully I can breed those and add those to my list of animals that have to get bred as well. I'm almost certain I have, well, I guarantee I have enough emeralds to get all of the enchanted books that I need. But I'm also just kind of here, you know, so how you doing? Having a good time? You liking and subscribing anything lately? I probably need lore on here. That might help. Yes, finally one. I probably need more than that to tame it, though. So as it turns out, you don't need to use pufferfish to tame them. I think it's just breeding, I'm not sure. So I will probably have enough with a raw cod. I also went and killed a couple cows to get some leather to make some saddles, so that I might be able to ride one home. However, since I'm here, let's get a little bit of seagrass, and we can go ahead and breed up some of these turtles over here, and check those off the list as well. You can do it. Are you okay there, buddy? There we go. Oh, look at that. All 4. Nice. Good job. Next, let's get the achievement for tactical fishing. Nice. And then, where did you go? There's one. There should be a second one. I think I've seen at least 2 around here. Is it just the one of you? I could have sworn there were like 5. Well, not 5. I thought there were like 3 of them around here. Okay, so that's not working. Do I have to use pufferfish? Because it looked like on the wiki I didn't have to. There we go. Oh, there's another guy. Nice. Alright, here you are. And... oh, but I just did that. Okay, gotcha. So let's actually... let's get back on here before I drown. That'd be the stupidest way to die in this game. Imagine my hardcore world ends when that happens. Oh my gosh. Okay, where's your friend? Oh, there's another one. Where'd they all come from? I couldn't find them forever, and now they're just here? There we go. Hop into boat. And let's take these guys home. So I realized that there wasn't really a whole lot of point in me waiting for crops to grow and then slowly give them to the one farmer villager that I had. When I had like, I think I've got 12 librarians in here. And it made more sense to try to trade for paper. And that was going very well. And then I also realized, since I've got an iron farm, I might as well get a couple of like armorers or toolsmiths or weaponsmiths and trade the iron that I'm just sort of generating passively. So that was definitely the way to go. So I now have a pretty decent amount of emeralds. Pretty happy with that. And this is not permanent by a long stretch. However, this is how I have them. So these are all armor. The ones on the very end I think are weapons. These are tools, and then this is make unbreaking and unbreaking and mending. I actually kind of like this setup, like as a concept, because I can actually just go in and just, you know, put all of the mending books in this guy's chest. I can do the same thing with like unbreaking, put them in here. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not the most compact. There's definitely other ways to do it that are probably easier. Okay, so I have 3 animals bred so far. So if I come here and breed these guys, does that increase that statistic? No, so I have already bred chickens. Cool. Have I bred sheep? I have now. Cool. I said come here. Ain't you just the cutest? And that should be 5. Nice. Okay. We are on a roll. In the meantime, I believe these two should be ready. Can we get number 6? Nice. Oh, isn't that the cutest thing? Can I put you in a bucket? I cannot. That is such a shame. They're so cute, though. In the meantime, what I want to do is finally get all of my stuff geared up to the max. Oh, I also, a wandering trader came by and I got some moss, which was nice. Of course, I also just recently found a mossy cave not too far that way. Like, just about where that, where the silhouette of that tree is. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I went and did a little mining. That was pretty effective. That was also desperately needed as I had like 5 diamonds left in my name. And now I got an okay amount of iron, which granted I won't need that anymore. But I'm sure I can use the raw blocks for something. A little bit of gold. A lot more lapis, which is honestly what I was down there for. Some more diamonds. And that is plenty of coal, which coal's a weird one because that's kind of how I found the caves over there. Because the best way to get coal is to find like a mountain and go through all like the random spaghetti caves, which ended up paying off for me, I will say. But not something that I expected to have to do for like a resource of just like running around the mountainside, just, you know, mining out all the coal from the surface. Seems to be one of the more effective ways to do that. That tripwire, though, reminds me I should probably go ahead and make myself a crossbow, because I've dealt with some of the raids, or the pillager guys have stopped by a couple times, but none of them have dropped a crossbow. And I don't know if that's just a thing that I expect them to do that they don't, or what, but I kind of figured they would, but they have not. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Nice. So I am going to make another pickaxe because I think I will probably want a silk touch, and I have these separated by tool, weapon, armor. The armor already has protection 4 on it. I didn't exactly go for the cheapest one because honestly I just wanted to get them all out there and done, so the prices might not be the greatest, but I mean, when you can print emeralds like me, you know, it's not a big deal. That is a piece of wood. We want the unbreaking. Armor, what do we got? We need Depth Strider for the boots. We need Aqua Affinity for the helmet. We need Respiration for the helmet. We need Feather Falling. Yeah, okay, cool. For the boots, and I think that's it. I think I want the axe to be Silk Touch, so we'll get 2 of those. 50 for Feather Falling there versus 13. Wow, I got a good deal on that guy. Oh, that's kind of expensive. That's rough. 2, 3. Sharpness, definitely want that for the sword. I'm also gonna put it on the axe, I think. Knockback. I think I want knockback. Can I put that on the spear? That is a good question. Oh, I also want sharpness for the spear. Can you put knockback on an axe? I think I want to find out. That's a question. Looting, obviously, I want on all of them. Lunge also goes on the spear. And that's kinda it, I think. I have got a lot of enchanting to do. Wow, those levels go quickly. I just did 3 pieces of armor and a shield, and I'm already down to 14. Do you like my spear, 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 my diamond spear, spear? This is super fun. Oh, that's a shame. Although that kind of makes sense because Riptide probably does the same thing. Anyway, I just got finished enchanting all of my stuff. And I'm feeling dangerous, adventurous, one of those, both of them maybe. So here's a little fun thing. I, for the first time since I got this computer, had to take it and clean it out. Just dust and stuff, you know. And I put it back together and had no idea until I started editing this video, which that was close. Which I'm working on right now while also, doing the video. I didn't realize, but without changing any settings, doing nothing aside from unplugging my computer, taking it outside, blowing it all out, putting it back together, somehow that changed microphone settings without actually changing the microphone settings. So I have to now figure out where the new thing is. So that's gonna be fun. I sure do love how much technology is just like magic. But hey, I have a spear. And actually, it's called a lance. Hello. Yeah. Because, you can't really throw it. And it kind of acts more like a lance to me. But, So, actually, I forgot about that. There is a cool thing. I got all my enchantments gone. I used some Unicode to make my stuff look cool. I went ahead and made a crossbow because there are a couple enchantments that I can do very quickly. But first, like I was saying, I wanted to show you a thing that I found. So I was going around lighting up this... I'm going to have to not do that because I'm going to get very addicted to just doing that. I can't wait to get Elytra and do that, fly thing with them. So like I was saying, I was lighting this area up and went a little bit into this cave. Let's get a little better dressed. Not too far, really, because I ain't looking to die here anytime soon. But I lit up to this area and lit up a little bit over here. And I think it's right around here. Oh, that's... Okay. Well, I'm here now. Clearly, this is the wrong way. So maybe it was the other way. Excuse me? Right here, I found a geode, which is pretty cool. But one thing that means I can do is I can make a spyglass. Let's see, that's copper and that. I don't think there's anything else to it. 2 of these and the amethyst? Yes, cool. So I know there's achievement for looking at a ghast through a spyglass. Does it work for happy ghast? No, it does not. Do I want to go to the end right now? Not the end, what am I talking about? I think I will go to the nether. Let's do that. Because all I gotta do is see one, right? That's not too hard. I should probably take this off my hotbar before I throw myself into lava with that. That would suck. You know what? I'm thinking this was stupid. Maybe I will come back another time. Nevertheless, I am prepared to do that when it happens. But what I can do is I think I can kind of cheese this achievement for the lance here by taking a run at these... Whoops. At these armor stands here. I think you'll be okay. Let's do this. Run. Look at that! Mob kebab. Okay, that's kind of funny. That knockback's kind of cool, though. What else do we have? A sniper duel. That'll be difficult, but not like in a difficult, skill. More just actually finding a skeleton and then shooting at it from 50 blocks away. That one's surprisingly easy to cheat. Could do that one pretty much right now, honestly. Monster Hunter, that'll take a while. Shoot a crossbow, 2 birds with 1 stone. Give a pillager a taste of their own medicine. Okay. Well, I could do that one. Those are going to be a little more annoying. I kind of want to see how this does against actual mobs. So I'm going to let the knight roll in a little bit. An invisible spider. Well, let's give you a try, because I feel like the spear is going to be the perfect thing. Oh, yeah. I like that. That was 2 hits. I feel like that's a regular, diamond sword with sharpness on it against those as well. So that feels pretty good. Oh, I haven't done anything with a lunge attack yet. Let's try that. Get back in there and... Okay. Well. How do you use this? I need to do something. Oh, it's a zombie horse. Let's go. Let's get rid of... Oh. I want it. Nice. Okay, love me, please. How do I... Please be mine. What? Why'd I get a red mushroom? What? I don't understand. Oh. Does it just drop mushrooms? Okay. Now, I have a saddle. Nice. I'm so glad I didn't accidentally spear my horse. Okay. I mean, it's a horse. It's not a good horse, but it's a horse. All right, let's find another mob to shish kebab. You know what? The spear might actually be pretty good for creepers. If you can hit it. Nice. Because, like, the way I'm thinking about it, like, it's got a big reach, so you might be able to keep them at a bit of a distance. That could be kind of cool. And kablooey. Kablooey. Nice. Oh, yeah. I will make sure to put you in the cave so you're covered, because I believe they burn in the daytime now. Because before they were officially added into, like, the normal game, they would just kind of sit there. I have a feeling most of my spruce fences will come from me making a place to lead a horse. Okay, let's make some armor. I think I can at least make leather armor for the horse. Oh, nice. Okay. Now, I'm going to assume that the armor doesn't stop it from burning, which is kind of annoying, but it's a look. Finally, spear fishing. So we got to play around a little bit with the Nautilus. We got to play around with the spear, with the zombie horse. I think it's pretty fun. I also hope you guys like the idea that I have going forward as far as, like, the point of... Oops, please, thank you. The point of this series to get all of the advancements in hardcore. Oh, I'm sure there's actually a speed run for advancements, but I'm kind of just going to take my time with it. Let me know what you think about the idea of doing advancements only in hardcore. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that it's going to be a fun way to, like, get the achievements. Because, I mean, I could do it in my normal single player, but, you know, there's no real risk to it. So I think this will be a fun little challenge on top of that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what challenges you're most excited for. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Now, where's home?